something really exciting.
Lipstick Lover?
Oh, you want to go there first? Okay.
Oh, I didn't know. I was
going to talk about 3000, but sure, let's do Lipstick Lover right now. Yeah. Janelle Monae's album came out. It is called
The Age of Pleasure.
The Age of Pleasure. It's short.
Yes.
It's 32 minutes.
I thought he was about to say some fly shit. You took the breath, you poised your lips, and then it's short.
It's 32 minutes.
35.
No.
No? I thought it's 35.
No, don't lie.
I said I thought. I didn't see it.
Wait, I'll confirm.
Let's go to the videotape.
It is 14 songs.
I'm about to say it's not 14 minutes. Yes,
and
14
it is 32
songs.
minutes. 32 minutes. Now, it's a great 32 minutes.
Yes, it is.
And my thing is, if you're going to give me 32 minutes, give me a great 32 minutes.
And she did.
And she did. She did. I like the album. I do. It's easy to listen to, especially because it's only 32 minutes. But I think she did a great job. I didn't know what to expect, but I like it.
You knew titties was going to be part of it.
Oh yeah, I knew she was going to be free and open, and that's all I expected. I expected her to be very honest, and raw, and give us fun and fanciful. And that's what it is to me. I feel like it's fun. I feel like it's something that you could just kind of put on and let it be in the background. I feel like it's something that you can play at the beach while you're laying out in the sun. I feel like you could play it in the car. This is a very versatile album.
Yeah.
I don't have anything bad to say about it.
Except that it's short. Or are you good with it being short? I'm asking.
I'm just letting people know that it's short.
No,
I
got that part.
I'm not necessarily saying that it's a bad thing.
Like that's why I was asking, right?
Like I said,
would you have preferred
for
it to be longer, or you think it's good as is?
I think it's good as is.
You looking forward to a deluxe? That's the thing now.
I hate it because then they don't put all the new songs at the bottom. They sprinkle them in, and then you gotta try to find them. And
a lot of them put them at the end.
Oh well, some of them don't.
Oh, well, I guess it varies based on the artist.
Right. Yeah, but the 32 minutes doesn't bother me if it's a good body of work. It's a good body of work. It's very solid. So I don't have a problem with 32 minutes. Now, if it was like 15 minutes of good music and 15 minutes of not so great music, then I'd be annoyed.
Got it.
But this is short and sweet.
All done?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought more was coming out.
No.
Go ahead. I want to jump on your.
No, if I think of something, I'll let you know.
You'll cut me off.
Yep.
Niggas, yo. I gotta find a song title with niggas in it for this episode. Chris, put that in the notes. Niggas.
Chris, and thank you for the coffee.
Oh yeah, thanks, Chris.
I hope Duncan saw our post.
Okay. So, I've heard the album.
Yep.
3 times.
True Selector, rewind and come again. Okay. Why do they do the okay at the end?
I don't know.
It's weird. Didn't need to be there.
Everybody's got their thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Anywho, I heard the album 3 times. Good album. The first time I played it while I was cleaning, like you said, I was like, oh, I trust Janelle Monae. I'm a Janelle Monae fan. I feel like I could just put it on and vibe out. Mm-hmm. And vibe out I did. Mm-hmm. But I also sensed, based on the way the album plays, even on that first listen, I think this is the last song. Mm-hmm. And it was the last song.
Okay.
And so it was like a bittersweet moment. Because I had been enjoying the project, but I was like, I'm sad it's over. Mm-hmm. But I was happy it was a solid body of work.
Right.
And like, this is actually also like, this sounds smooth. Like, this sounds like we're closing up shop. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Second listen, I put it on, I sat down, and then, us millennials, start getting distracted.
Yeah.
Start doing some random other shit.
Yep.
And next thing I know, they're just playing in the background.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, man, this is really smooth because I don't even feel like I got to go and change a song.
Mm-hmm.
And it just played all the way through. And that last song came on. I said, this is the last song. I've done it again.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually, if you're new here, I sit down and make sure I really zone in. Swiss Beats would say zone, 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 zone.
Right.
I really zone in and try to listen to find like the intricate things you may have missed, subliminal things you may have missed, that little noise in the beat that you didn't catch the first time. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, there was a boop right there. Who knew that? Mm-hmm. And I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So I listened the third time.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, I'm going to keep listening because it's a great project.
Yeah.
It's very smooth. Even the like little skits or interludes, they play a key part of the project. Mm-hmm. As a Janelle Monae fan, I'm very happy. I like this better than her last project, which I can't remember the name of. So sorry, y'all. But
isn't it like Electric something?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I could be wrong though. It was something lady, no? That's it right there.
Dirty Computer?
Oh, look at that. We're all wrong. Yes.
I mean, I was closer.
All right.
Electric. We were both thinking of the same album, though, because the album before was Electric Lady.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I knew... All right. Well, anyway. Yes, Electric Lady is her first... What people think is her first project. Because that was her first commercial project. What's really interesting about Janelle Monae is a great artist who flies under the radar. Mm-hmm. Much like a Tank, who we were just discussing. She's not someone like Usher or Chris Brown or Beyonce who's like always in the front of everything when they come out. Like, you don't see her doing a ton of press. You don't see like tons and tons of shows. You don't see all of this coverage, like the big press run. You know what I mean? Like the huge rollout.
Not for her music.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about the music.
Because I'm thinking you see her a lot actually in terms of the Hollywood stuff she does.
Right, but
she's very visible.
But I'm talking about the music stuff.
Yeah,
and she's always been that way until the Hollywood stuff started in the last couple years. Yeah, and she's excelled at that.
She's a great actress.
She did an amazing job in Glass Onion, and I'm very happy to see that.
She was in Hidden Figures. They're saying they don't know if she's going to come back to Glass Onion. I didn't read the story, but I saw that she may not return.
She doesn't have to return. The story ended.
Right, but they're doing a part 2 or 3 or whatever it is, and they were saying they don't think she's going to return, but I'm not really sure why. Maybe
because she wants to have her titties out and they won't let her.
Maybe, and that's fine. You know,
I say free to nipple. Anyway,
let them fly.
Let them fly.
Red Bull gives you wings.
No, I will not co-sign that one.
I've never had Red Bull, so I don't even...
Got it.
I don't know how true that is.
Well, Janelle Monae is a great artist who I was saying kind of flies under the radar. Mm-hmm. She has exceptional music. She is... how I want to word this. She is loved by the legends. Mm-hmm. Prince showed her a lot of love. They have a record together.
Prince was basically her mentor.
That's what I was going to say next, yep. She also has music with Erykah Badu. I don't know what my mouth was trying to say right there. Yeah, Erykah Badu. Mm-hmm. She's worked with tons of legends. And she's just great. But until recently, her music kind of like didn't get a ton of radio play. Mm-hmm. Didn't get a lot of press. Like you didn't see a big rollout. And so when you realize that she's a bad boy artist, it's really interesting because one, she's a successful bad boy artist. And after the year 2000, you don't see too many of those. Yeah. She's been on Bad Boy for years, and you've never heard anything about Bad Contracts, Beef with Puff. And so it's really interesting because you don't hear any of that. You don't see any of that. You also don't see her with Puff. And so it's really, really interesting that she's still there. When the rollout for this project started, all the nudity, Lipstick Lover, I was like, oh, this might be like a new label, different handlers, maybe she's independent. No,
she's still in the Bad Boy.
Still on Bad Boy.
Yeah, and doing great. Good for her.
And doing great. And so I think this is not only a great project, but a great pivot for her publicly.
Yeah.
Because she's no longer flying under the radar.
Yeah.
When you take the things that she's been doing in Hollywood and all the freedom and nudity that's going on now, she's got the press runs. She's on the front page. She's all over the internet getting reposted.
And she's dancing
She's
on
being
the table
spoken about
at the what was it, the Grammy after party?
Grammy after party. She was on the
Oscars
bar. Oscars after party, dancing on top of the bar.
In her underwear.
In a bikini.
I thought that was hilarious. I know people felt very offended by it, and I was just like, girl.
Well, and then that's the thing. So she's got this strong...
If that's your party trick and that's your body, do what you do.
I was about to start singing something we can't sing anymore.
Nope.
From that guy.
Nope.
Anyway, my point is, this pivot is great.
Yeah.
But if you know Janelle Monae and her music, this is not new. She has sexual things. She has things that challenge ideas. She has a great mix all the time of like party, conscious, pop. The reason I like Janelle Monae so much, even way before this, I've been listening to her for years. I guess since Tightrope? Yeah, since Tightrope, which was her first big single, quote unquote. She's a very balanced artist. And so I think we see this project is kind of like the wrap up of all the other projects.
Okay.
Because even in one of the early projects, I think it's Metropolis, you hear conversations about like robot sex on a skid and why people like robots better than humans. And it's like all of this like futuristic freedom concepts.
Yeah.
And she constantly does things in her music that challenge your thought process, the status quo, what's good, what's bad, what's acceptable, what's not. Even the song with Erykah Badu, she's talking about like one of the reasons we're fly, we being the ladies that she's representing, are because like we could be in a fly, expensive dress while we're eating chicken bones and throwing them on the floor. That's like one of the lyrics.
Yeah.
And so I think this is the graduation of that. I think this album is Janelle Monae fully free and fully like, I just don't give a fuck. And so, like she says on the opening song, it's like, oh, I had several epiphanies and now I realize like, one, I'm being too hard on myself, and two, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
And so I think it's great. And I think it was a great way to see her get to like where she's been going, kind of. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to say the end of the road, but I feel like we're seeing where she's been slowly getting to.
Yeah, she's been working towards this.
And even if you look at like the music videos, there was a single on the last project where I don't watch videos a lot, but someone brought it to my attention. Excuse me. On the last project, there was a video where I think the song is called Pink. In the video, they're dancing as vaginas. There's a group of dancers and they're like on the beach or something, and the outfits they're wearing, they're vulvas. And then like their face is supposed to be the clit, if I'm correct. It's really interesting. I just saw a snippet of it. But so this is not new. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you pay attention, she's kind of been getting to this point little by little. I think it's great that she jumped in the pool and did it topless. Yeah. And now her titties are on all the covers of all the magazines, and she's like, okay, this is what y'all getting. And if she finally realized sex sells and I want to sell, I ain't mad at that either, because some other people have said that she's been great and conscious for so long that she said, fuck all of that. I'm going to show you these awesome titties so I could sell records.
I mean,
And they were kind of saying that like as a mockery. I don't take that as a bad thing. I think, one, it fits right in if you pay attention, like I just said. And two, even if you don't pay attention, who gives a fuck? Let her do what she wants.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so that's my long-winded Janelle Monae album review.
Album review. Okay.
I think up here you can tell when I'm a fan of someone.
Yes.
Because other people, I'm like, oh yeah, it was good. Listen to it twice. The single was cool. Didn't like the third record, and that's it. But when I like somebody, you're about to give 45 minutes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We get a deep dive.
Right.
We get a deep dive. Okay. So, we had a lot of music topics today. I didn't realize. So,
Got more?
one more.
Oh, 3 stack?
3 stacks.